Okay, so I think we can get started. People will join maybe after some time, so that's not a problem. So, I hope everything is going fine at your end, guys. I've seen that in India, the COVID scenario is really worse at the moment, and also the visa applications are not being processed anymore from India, right? So, how is your job search going on? So, maybe one of you can just share your experience, and we can also take up questions. So, who would like to share something?
Hi Anoop. Yeah, I hope
Hi,
the
Ishan.
situation is also good for you. And yes, you are right. Yeah, here the situation is definitely quite critical.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think everybody knows already. It's in the media, but I
Yeah,
hope, yeah, the days will get better because, yeah,
yeah,
some. So regarding the job search, it's actually I have some positive news. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic that I might find an employer already. I might have find employer already.
hmm,
But yeah, because of this, the situation that this visa processing and everything is already being halted at the moment. So not sure how to proceed further, and that will be my major concern for the day. And if you could put some light on it, it would be really great. And there is also one other question which I think I will take it in the Q&A section. So yeah, and apart from that, yeah, me and my family are still okay. So that's a personal update.
okay,
But the
that
situation
sounds
is
good.
definitely not well here.
Yeah, yeah, I know. So, yes, so taking up your question regarding the offer, so you said you already got some offer, right? Is it?
Not exactly an offer, but let's say I'm already in the phase. So sooner, maybe
Okay.
I might have it. Yeah.
Okay, so good luck for that. And if you get an offer, so I would say just communicate the current scenario and the situation with your employer. They must be
Mm-hmm.
already aware of it, but it is a good
Mm-hmm.
practice to inform them from your end. And
Mm-hmm.
they should be able to understand your situation, and maybe they will be okay to allow you to come to Germany once you are allowed to travel. And maybe you can also ask them to provide a remote work for maybe a couple of months until the time you are able to travel. Should not be
Mm-hmm.
a problem for them because of the current scenario. So even in Germany it's not that great, so the cases
Mm-hmm.
are increasing day by day. um, I think most of the companies are now allowing remote work. So even if I get a job here in Germany, I don't have to go to the office, right? So I will be working remote only.
Yep. Yep. And I'm quite optimistic in the same direction. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
that everything would.
So even if you get an offer, you can request them for, allow you to work from India for the couple of initial months until you can travel to Germany. So I think that should be fine for them. Let's hope for the
Mhm.
best. Yeah.
Yep.
So any other questions?
Yeah. Hi, this is Basha here. Hi, Anup, and
Hi,
everyone.
Basha. Hi.
Hi. I heard that from few other groups that HR is not taking the interviews for the candidates who have applied and got shortlisted.
Okay. What do you mean by
They
HR is not taking interviews? So do you mean that the initial
they said that
round? Or?
since the stage in India is not good, they said
Uh-huh.
that they are stalling the process for now. They are not going to proceed further for time being. That's
Ah,
what they got the from the
okay.
employer, especially in HR round. You know, right? Initially, there will be HR round over
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah, actually, I'm not aware of this news, but it could be possible. So because of the current scenario, maybe some companies are reluctant to hire from India because India is kind of a hotspot for COVID cases now. And
Yeah,
maybe looking at the scenario, some of the companies are, taking a back foot, and yeah, could be
yeah,
possible. But I don't think we can do anything in that case. It's just that we keep trying and maybe wait for
correct.
some more time until things are back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I was in touch with Pradyumna and Raghu.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, really helped me to fine tune my cover letter and resume.
Okay. Nice.
We had connected initially and got some review comments from them. I fixed and again I need to send back my resume for final review kind of thing.
Okay.
After that, I will start my job hunt. But
Okay.
it's really helpful, to update my resume as per the European standards,
Yeah.
especially. That was, appreciable and applaudable uh, from this
Yeah.
group. Thank you so much for helping us.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are not here today, so I'll try to convey your message, or they can see the video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes. And are you into development or testing, or what is it?
Testing, you know,
Testing.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm into automation and manual both.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm working as a lead engineer here
Okay.
in this project.
Okay.
This is in government, but I have experience in both healthcare and BFSI, especially,
Mm-hmm.
along with some life sciences and publishing.
Okay, cool.
I got some key points from Pradyumna since he is into testing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He told me how the interviewer will go through our cover letter and resume.
yeah.
Actually, eliminating the duplicates was really helpful, or to rephrasing the responsibilities or some kind of roles
Mm-hmm.
was really helpful for me.
Yeah. And Raghu has joined now, so if you want to convey something to him.
Hi Anoop, hi everyone.
Hi, Raghu.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I'm Basha here.
Raghu.
Hi guys.
Hi, Raghu.
So Raghu, Basha was saying some good words about you, that you helped him with his cover letter and all that. So thank you for actively helping all the people there.
No problem, happy to help. Thank you, Basha. Thank you, Anoop.
Thank you, Raghu. It was, really helpful for my resume, as I mentioned earlier.
Thank you.
Yes, I was also going through the official website of this India Diplo on India. So the notification that they have published is not that great news. So they don't even tell when this will be resumed. So when they are going to resume their services. So I don't know how things will go from here, because the situation in India is really bad at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to see what goes, what happens.
Yeah, in that
Yeah, and
it will
about
take
the
some to get things in control.
Hmm.
These are all depend upon so many things, right? So many factors,
Yeah,
especially action should be done.
yeah,
is it about the travel ban you're talking about?
yeah. The visa altogether is kind of halted, right? So no visa processing at all is going on.
Yeah. New visas are halted.
Hmm.
That's definitely
And even
there.
the existing one, they have mentioned that they will inform once they are cancelled. So it seems like it's going to be
Appointments,
cancelled.
na?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, appointments also. Yeah, if there is an existing appointment, or simply put, what I understood was if you don't have a visa on your hand and it's still with embassy, there could be delay in processing.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Definitely, the new ones are gone.
Yeah.
The new ones, they are not accepting until further notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So any other things we want to discuss or questions?
Yes, Ishan again. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
sure.
also have another question. I am not sure if this is if someone has already experienced it or not, but yeah, this is with me, so I would like to put it here on this channel. So maybe I would find, maybe you guys could somehow guide me on this. So the situation is something like I do not have the degree from my university, but I do have obviously the mark sheet and the provisional certificate. So what do you say? I mean, is the degree quite mandatory, or you can also somehow compensate with the consolidated mark sheet or provisional certificate or some other document? Because right now, as per the situation, I don't think that I can get the degree very soon, because the situation is not good. The colleges are not opening and everything. So yeah, any comments on that?
Yeah.
I ha-
Yeah, Raghu, please go ahead because.
yeah, I had a similar situation.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so is it for your employment visa or student visa?
Employment.
Employment visa, right? So ideally, your provisional should still do.
Okay, so provisional might work, but
Yeah,
in best case is to have a degree, right?
yeah. Best case, of course, is to have it,
Okay,
but
good, good.
provisional should still do it.
Okay,
Usually, it
that's
won't be a problem.
comforting.
It won't be a problem usually.
Okay, okay, that's
So,
comforting.
Yeah,
Raghu,
Thank
did
you
you
very
yeah.
much.
already provided your provisional when you came to Germany, or how do you know about it?
So my case was even worse. So
Okay.
I lost all the originals.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So what happened was I applied for duplicate and all my final things had duplicate stamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was even worried that if it's duplicate and the checklist says original for everything.
No, they don't keep the original. They, I think, just want to see the original, right? So.
Yeah, but when I take a photocopy, photocopy also has duplicate on it.
Okay. Yes, yes. I can understand.
Yeah, so I was way too worried. But
So, did any verification happen for your documents in that case?
no, no,
Okay.
no, it was very straightforward.
Okay.
In fact, I all the duplicates have a date of uh, 10 or 15 days before my visa appointment date.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I was worried there is every chance they would verify and do a lot of things. But of course, the documents were very clear and
Okay.
they may have verified, but I'm sure they have their own sources of verifying with database.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they just pull up the enrollment number, they will get all the details.
Yeah. Could be
I'm
possible.
definitely sure embassies would have it.
Yeah.
I think verification usually takes place in case of this marriage thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you should be okay. I mean, I had even worse. I didn't have the original. I had duplicates.
Yeah.
Okay, and yet again, I mean, you guys have already elaborated this process of initiating the visa process, but as we have time, and if you have the chance to elaborate it once again with the list of documents and with some pointers, that would be also very much appreciated.
So are you asking about the employment visa checklist?
Yes, the only yeah, employment visa checklist. Let's say from like if I have everything already, employment letter, appointment letter, then what would be my next step? How should I approach further, and what would be the things which are mandatory, which I should have, which I have to have, and what are which can, yeah, which has less precedence.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I think the most important thing is to get a appointment. So if you can get an appointment as soon as possible, that would be the first thing to look for. And if you are married, then you also need to have this marriage certificate. And if you're bringing your spouse, if not, then those documents can be ignored. Um, Other than that, the degree thing, which Raghu just mentioned, and I don't think other documents are that important. You can, yeah. Raghu, did I missed any document? I think that's it, right?
Usually the checklist keeps getting updated, but there are no major changes from time to time.
Yeah.
Usually it's almost majority of the time. If I have to put it into broad categories, one thing is your personal documents, educational documents. Yeah, these are the two things, and of course your work contract.
And I think couple of
So
applications and declarations which you can find
yeah,
online.
declaration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ishan, my suggestion is just stick to the checklist. Of course,
Yeah.
you might, when you're doing it all by yourself, there you might have a different understanding of what a certain line item means. Um, so uh, uh, it may not be entirely possible to discuss here at like
Yeah.
what each of those mean, but maybe if you have a certain question, or maybe you go through the checklist and say, hey, can you guys tell me what this is, then it will be much easier to
Yeah.
maybe explain.
Just make sure
Okay,
that you
so
have all the documents mentioned in the checklist.
Yeah, correct, that's
Mhm.
correct.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have, for example, there could be a situation where you don't have it. and for me, I did not have my 10th originals, but the 10th originals were not there. Inter originals were not there in the list, but it said all your educational documents. So I was a little bit worried. But then I was also making up my mind that if they ask, I would put, I had copies of FIR lodged at the police station that I have lost it. I thought I would submit them and tell them it is under process. So I had my backup also ready, or some kind of substantiation of what it would be in case certain document is not available.
Yeah.
But like the key ones are, I would say definitely your contract, your educational documents, mark list, and definitely your, if you're married, then if you're applying with the wife, then yes, the marriage certificate.
Okay, thank you. And what about the steps to initiate the process? I mean, first thing is to book an appointment. Then they will give me a list, or they will share some. Um, they will share a list with me, which I have to manage somehow. It's in that way, or it's already available over the internet on their website. Sorry, but I
Yes.
haven't gone through that yet.
Yeah, it's available. It's available on. So you have to book an appointment with VFS if when things get back to normal, right? You book an appointment with VFS, and then they give you an appointment date. During this, even before that, you should have all your documents ready based on checklist. The checklist is always on the india.diplo.de website. There, if you
Okay.
go to the visa section, it says what is the checklist. You send me a DM, I can send you the link.
Sure.
The
Yeah,
link, or I can
sure.
post it in the group. I'll just post it in the group where
Yep,
you could
that
find
would be
the
better.
checklist. Yeah, it's much easier.
Yeah. Thanks, Raghu. Thanks so much for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah. On top of this, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any certificate required along
Sorry?
with these documents?
Your voice
But
is breaking in between.
okay, is any birth certificate required? Mandatory?
I don't think so.
No,
No?
not for you. I think it may be required in case of a family reunion visa for the spouse.
And
But
for the child, if you have one, right?
yeah, exactly
Yeah.
for the child. But when you come to here to Germany, you should definitely have a birth certificate in your hand, because some states, some federal states, to give you Kindergeld, there is a allowance for child. I think for that they might ask you, or some schools also ask you when you enroll your child as a student.
Yeah. So for your child, you need the birth certificate, but not for you. Is it? Is
Okay.
it? Is it that?
No,
Raghu?
no, for us also it might be required as parents. It might be required in some cases, depending on the federal state they're asking. But yeah,
Okay.
for a child, it's definitely needed.
Yeah. So far, I did not had a need for the birth certificate of myself, but
Yeah,
of course, for my
yeah,
child, I had to provide it for, I think, kindergarten. Yeah.
yeah. Me too. I did not have to provide mine. But yeah, if in case they ask, I have mine.
Yeah. Okay. More questions? So everything is clear to everyone.
Obviously not everything, but as for the situation, you can't be more imaginative. So
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So these things are just temporary, right? So things will get better soon.
Yeah, it was the same for me last year when I actually started everything. When I had my work contract, the visas were in total ban. Exact same situation last year when I had my
Yeah.
work contract in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is nothing I could do apart from waiting, because
Yeah.
definitely I couldn't control.
What's going on? Did you said something, Raghu? Because your voice was not audible.
Oh, okay. No, no, no. I was just saying I just had to wait last year because I couldn't
Yeah,
control any of these things.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
And you also shared this thing in your interview that you were following this some Twitter handle, right? Where you got the information about the flights and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I always was following the embassy Twitter handles and Air India Twitter handles, Lufthansa Twitter handles.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to get most recent information because what at least they are actively doing is before updating their official websites, everyone is posting on Twitter, at least last
Yeah. I think updating the website takes a lot of time and posting it on Twitter is fast. So they just do it there.
year. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would
And
I would still say Germany is still calling.
yes, of
I don't
course.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
So it's just that there is a temporary
And
problem.
I've also seen that there is a increasing demand of this remote work. So if you look at LinkedIn,
Yeah,
there are a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of job opportunities who are providing full remote. So you can work from anywhere. Yeah. Okay. More questions, guys? Otherwise, we can also end the meeting if you don't have any further questions. Or does anyone wants to share any progress they have made so far so that others can also benefit from it? So your job hunting process or what worked for you?
So I can only say that yeah, we just need to be motivated. Because I have started this job hunting, let's say the same year, and it was not that time taking as I was expecting to be. So
Mhm.
I would just say to everybody that if you are really interested and if you're really motivated to be in work in Germany, then it's not that difficult. You just need to keep the same pace. And as Raghu and you guys have already mentioned in some previous interviews, that it's just 30 minutes a day, and then
Yeah.
maybe after 1 month or 2 months, you can definitely get some positive responses. I have also experienced the same. So I had many responses. Out of those, I have chosen one, and I think I'm quite optimistic on that as well.
Cool.
So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. So which platform do you primarily use, Ishan, for job searching?
So I have been, so in my case, there was also an exception because I was already working in a German based company. So I had some
Mhm.
personal connections as well.
Okay.
But mostly I have the let's say the other positive responses which I have received is through the LinkedIn only. I was only available on the LinkedIn, and of course on the Google search, nothing extra. And but in my case, because I'm already in a German based organization, so it also worked out. So it was a very big advantage for me because I
Yeah.
already had connections and people there.
Mhm. Cool.
So
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions, guys? So we have Subhash
Yeah,
and
nope.
yeah.
Hi, nope.
Hi,
Hi,
Vaibhav.
Raghu. I'm good. How are you?
Hey,
You're good?
hey, we're good, thanks.
Uh, actually, I'm having a question that is it like really we need to have 5 years of experience in our field before applying to job in Germany? Like I'm working as a consultant in entry data in India. So, and side by side, I'm doing my ABAP certification also. So I was applying to on the portal like Zing and LinkedIn, and they require the minimum of 5 years of experience. So how to handle that? Because I'm just having the 3 years of experience right now.
Mhm. I think for job seeker visa, it's a mandatory requirement, but for getting a job directly and a job contract, I was not aware that there is a 5-year minimum criteria.
No,
Actually,
I
I
don't.
agree with Anoop.
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one friend working in some embassy, not in Germany, not in German embassy or in some other embassy. You were saying that it's for every country they require minimum year of experience requirement.
Okay.
So
No,
that
I
I
think
can definitely
essentially,
clarify here, because I personally don't have the exact 5 years of experience, but still I was able to, get something from there. So it's definitely not the case that you should at least have 5 years of experience. It totally depends on your skills, on your
Yeah.
domain, on your technology. And then if it is a really niche technology in the German market, which I'll say that yes, the type of work which you have explained so far is definitely needed, and it might work out in a positive way for you. So it all depends how, yeah, mm, how motivated are you, and how, I mean, how,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I also think that there is no requirement if you get a job directly in a company. So only for job seeker visa, you need to provide these minimum qualification details.
Okay. So previously I was thinking to move to Germany on the job seeker visa. So I heard about this
Yeah.
minimum requirement.
Yeah.
That's why I was so
Yeah.
quite confused.
Then it
Yeah.
is only for the job seeker visa, which I don't think will be open anytime soon. So
Yeah, right. Yeah.
you can
Because the
probably
situations
drop that
are,
idea and go for
yeah.
a direct search
Uh,
from India. Yeah.
but I think direct search is also quite difficult.
Yeah. At the
Not,
moment, yes.
not everyone is lucky as Raghu.
no, I wouldn't say it is easy, but it is definitely easy compared to coming here on your own and just staying on job seeker visa and having to go through that. It's definitely easier uh, applying
But
from India. It's
yeah,
just that
but
you
that
need
would be,
more focus and you know keep trying
yeah,
until you just shouldn't give up.
yeah, right.
Uh, and I think that's what has helped me in my endeavor. I just did not
Okay.
want to give up at all.
Yeah, same here.
I-
You'll find a job, man. Don't worry about it. So it's just the current scenario which is kind of causing all the issues. But once everything is back to normal, I think it should not be a problem.
Yeah, hope for the best.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Okay, so we also have Jebin and QA, someone who's doing QA right now, and
Uh,
Vaibhav. Any questions?
Weber is me only.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you already asked the question, right?
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, hi, this is Subhash.
Hi,
Hi,
hi, Ash.
I applied for 2 jobs and one of them responded, but
Mhm.
not positively. But the only feedback, the only reason they gave me for rejection was that I am not. The position I applied for needed fluent German.
Okay.
So I'm at least happy to see a response because I expected that they'll not respond at all.
Yeah,
The only concern they mentioned in the feedback is that only that position needs more German skills.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was happy about it. I'm continuing to apply to other jobs.
yeah, that's a good progress. So at least you heard back from some of the recruiter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Arun. Hello.
Hi, Jevin.
Hi. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Arun. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Like tomorrow, I'm having an interview from a German employer.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be in German. So can I switch to English after some time? My introduction part done. Like, can I switch to English? Like, can I ask to the recruiter? Is that possible?
So have you portrayed yourself as a German speaking guy, or do they already know that you don't speak
No,
much of
I'm
German?
like done my A2 level. Then I already told her like that because I am not able to speak fluent German.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, then I think just start with your introduction in German and then slowly move to English. But maybe
Yeah,
Raghu can also add something there.
yeah,
yeah, maybe I would say if you have an opportunity when you think a certain thing can be explained or a certain line can be
Yeah.
spoken in German, just
yeah,
take that opportunity. Don't let it go.
The
Yeah,
moment you
that,
see it becomes difficult for you to explain the concept. Maybe when it gets too technical or
Yeah.
you find it difficult, I would say just switch to English. But yeah, just tell them at the beginning that whenever it's more easier for me to or more difficult for me to explain in German, I will switch to English. So just give that warning at the beginning or short suggestion at the beginning, and everything should be fine.
yeah. Thank you, Raghu,
Yeah, they're
for
very
that.
understandable because I the experience that I get is most people who are working also say that when they are on day-to-day work related calls and they clearly say, oh, my English is not so good, so I hope
Yeah.
you're all okay.
Exactly.
I'm sure Anoop would have faced the same thing.
Yeah, I face it daily. Even though they speak really good English, they just think that
Yeah,
their
they
English is
say that exactly. They speak really good English. I mean, I was surprised that these guys speak really good English, but they still say they can't speak English. It's I mean it's very much understandable and way better than, or I would say at least on a very good level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that. Last week I had an interview with a German employer. That time, like I spoke introduction part in German. Then, like later, she switched to English directly. Like she told me like that it's fine. Like we can
Okay.
speak in English.
Okay.
She already told that the working culture in the company is in English, so it's fine. Like I'm waiting for their like second round interview. So like
That's awesome.
luckily I got another interview for tomorrow also. Like that I'm hoping that it will be purely in German. So like I don't know about that, but I'm preparing for that. Like I'm trying to like understand my like introduction part and the next round also like it will be in German. Hoping for the best.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Give it
Yeah.
a try.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Raghu. Arun.
My name is Anoop actually.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not
Yeah.
Arun.
Yeah. Sorry. Anoop.
Yeah, and you can also update in our group once you go through the interview.
Yeah, I'm not into technical. I'm not technical. I'm a business development senior business development associate.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
Jabin, if you don't mind, may I ask? I mean, which domain are you from, and which technology or which platform do you work on?
Yeah, Ishan, I'm not into technical. Like, I'm from a business background. Like, I'm working as a senior business development associate. Like, it's purely like B2B sales, acquisition, like marketing and sales. Yeah.
It's awesome to know that even business roles can get job without speaking German.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a good information. Yes.
No, I studied my master's in Germany. Like, I came back in 2017. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I studied at Technical University of Freiburg, like for my international business. Like I moved to Germany in 2015, then I done my masters in 2017 and came back to India, like for personal reasons. Like I started working as a senior business associate. Now I'm planning to move back to Germany. When I was studying my masters, like I learned till A2. Like now I'm preparing for like B1. So like because of that, like maybe like that's why like I'm getting some interview calls from Germany. So I don't know about that, but my resumes are like everything is up to date. So I don't know. Like, but for my profession, like it is mandatory to have like be minimum B2 or C2 level.
Yeah.
Like some like employees are like willing to like okay, it's like I'm just searching for like employees are like willing to like get the employees in English international environment. So that's why I'm looking for that. It's for convenient for me also.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. Then I think we can end the meeting today and also have something scheduled for next week. And yeah, I think these kind of short question QA sessions are really helpful in understanding how things are going at your end. And I mean, small questions and answer to those questions are really helpful for all the viewers as well. And thank you, Raghu, especially for joining. I think,
no problem.
Yeah, you always add some value to the Q&A session, and providing your experience is really helpful here.
No problem at all. I think these weekly calls are, in my opinion, are a good source of motivation for people who are trying for jobs, especially in our group. Yeah, I think it's just maybe 30 minutes also. It's a good thing in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just 30 minutes for us, but I think it helps a lot of people who are watching this video or who are participating. Yeah.
I want to add one thing that
Yeah.
I would like to thank you guys for helping us. Good and great job you are doing and helping people.
Yeah, we are just trying our best, Vaibhav.
The only
So
thing
much.
I say to when someone says this to me is, when it's your turn, make sure you do it.
Yes.
Yeah, right, right. Absolutely.
Just help out as
Yeah,
many people.
don't just come to Germany and forget India.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Thanks
So
so much.
yeah, there's a lot of information available, but it's not easily approachable, so people don't know where to search for it. And yeah,
Yeah, right.
so I think a group like this can help people a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then. Thank you, guys. Hopefully, we'll see again next week on a Sunday and maybe at the same time. So,
Okay.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining and see you
Thanks,
later.
Anoop.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Anoop and Raghu. Like,
Bye. Thank you, guys.
have a
Thank
nice day.
you.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you all.
Thank you.